Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein, Editor-in-Chief of Hotel Business. I'm here at the ALICE Conference in Los Angeles. And right now I'm with Michael Tall, and he's the President and COO of Charlestowne Hotels. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So let's talk about your portfolio of hotels. I know boutique is in your sweet spot. What makes them attractive to you, and what markets are you in and looking toward?
The beauty of the boutique hotel is we're in many markets. We started in Charleston and organically have grown from there. Some recent markets are Atlanta and Asheville, North Carolina, and Nashville, Tennessee. Those are some markets we've recently gone into with great success. What makes them special is that they're special. The boutique hotel and lifestyle hotels are a way for a developer, a management group, an ownership group to create something that's truly inspirational and perfect for the environment that they're going into. Whether it's an adaptive reuse project that is potentially changing the course of a neighborhood, or you're going into an already established neighborhood and providing something that there was a strong demand for.
Okay, so what makes a Charlestown property? Like, are there signature elements?
The thing about a Charleston hotel is the hotels are the brand. And I say that all the time, but we're so caught in a space of the new brands and creating brands and trying to put something together that's somewhat packaged, but in a forward-thinking, creative way. Every Charleston hotel is its own brand. And so the way we try to position those hotels is that the hotels are the stars, right? And we're the support system that is meant to lift them up. Our proposition is to create a very special brand for the hotel, that the hotel represents that and shepherds that forward.
Okay, you mentioned new hotels, new brands. There are certainly a lot in the lifestyle and the soft brand area, but you've been doing that for a long time. So is there a special skill set for that?
Absolutely. The creation of the resources is something that's often overlooked, right? So the capacity for a company, a management company, a group to manage a series of independent hotels or lifestyle hotels, whether they're soft brands or whether they're pure play independent, just requires a different set of corporate resources, right? Whether it be bench strength, whether it be skilled marketing, strategic folks that are been skilled in public relations or social media or e-commerce, all the way into revenue management. There is just a different skill set that's required of people than is in a branded environment, right? And so a management company needs to ensure that they create the resources that are appropriate to be able to take on the challenges that an independent hotel brings. And so we see lots of groups that are either creating a division of their management company that is independent focused, or new management companies that are independent hotel focused. And that is great, because it means our space is progressing, our space is enhancing, improving. But as an owner developer, it's important to consider somebody's track record, right? And as opposed to just somebody that says they specialize in that. Well, do they actually have the history that shows that their projects have been successful?
Well, I know marketing is a key ingredient to your business strategy and certainly getting that message out there. What are some secrets or tips you can share?
Sure. Well, having the right partners. So no matter what I just said about the resources that are important to create at the corporate office, you can't do everything, right? So making sure that you have the right copywriters, right? Whether you're going to do that in-house or whether you're going to do that, you're going to outsource that. So that's a key. I've found that writing is something that seems to have we've kind of lost our way as a country and our ability to write.
Yes.
And so
talking to an editor, I understand.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. So finding good writers is hard to do. So conscious effort of do we keep that in house or do we outsource copywriting? Is somebody really understand the message well enough to be able to write about it if it's not our team in house? The same thing goes for people writing code. So when you're developing websites, do we become an internet company? Do we become an IT company, or do we outsource certain components of that so that somebody can execute that while the vision and the brand is established inside, right? And so that's always a dichotomy to understand those two things as an example.
What are some initiatives you have for 2019, and just in general, what are some things in terms of the industry that you're watching for 2019?
So as far as watching for the industry, as we've heard at ALICE, staffing is a big issue, right? And I when I was listening to the AHLA presentation, I think I might be way off on my statistics here, but the United States has a 3% unemployment rate, but our industry has a 10%. There are 10% of our jobs are unfilled. So that is obviously a huge issue for us, right? And that's not just Charlestowne Hotels, that's in any market that we go in or any other hotel group goes in. It's important that you have the right people doing the right things. But as far as Charlestowne Hotels, we are looking at some gateway markets. That's been, we've had a lot of experience and have grown through secondary and tertiary markets.
Yeah.
We started to come up through leisure markets, and that has expanded with our presence in Atlanta. And we have a property out in Northern California, in Nashville, and some of these gateway cities. So that's a concentration for us. I would love for us to be able to move into some Midwestern and Western states, gateway cities. And we certainly have a couple groups that we're talking to about trying to make that happen for next year.
Exciting.
So
Great.
thank you.
Thank you so much for your time,
My
Michael.
pleasure.